Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my stream. We are back once again for some Formula One action, and we're going to start from the very beginning. My name is Dan Davis, also known as Unorthodox16, and this has been a series that I used to do with my good friend James Ash, where I tried to get Aston Martin and McLaren back to winning ways, but this time is going to be a solo outing, and we're going to start from the very bottom and work our way to the very, very top, trying to get ourselves up to Formula One. Obviously a massive fan of the AlphaTauri group, but we are going to try our very best to try and get ourselves an AlphaTauri seat. So obviously we're going to be heading down the Red Bull Academy route. But nonetheless, let's get this underway. If you haven't done so and you are watching on either one of my channels, either YouTube or Twitch, then please hit that follow button or that like and subscribe button. Really helps me out here as well. And in the descriptions below, you should be able to see a donate button if you fancy donating to my channel, so I can keep giving you some amazing streams and action here on my channel. And also, I will be bringing all of my perspective of the Simplay Championship coming up very, very soon. But our focus here is on getting ourselves to Formula One, and we will start things out in F2. We're going to do the full calendar, and I believe I've already got my settings saved. So yes, we should have all of that ready to go. We're going to put it on. We're going to leave it on 80 for now, just to see where we stand. If it's too easy, we'll put it up. If it's too hard, we'll put it down. Either way, I'm not very good at Formula One, so we will give it a best shot possible. We'll do the full practice, full qualifying, and we'll have the sprint and feature. 30-minute races each. Weather random. Let's have random. We'll just leave all these as the default standings, and thank you very much. I am OXO. So something a little bit different. Well, I say different, I've done this in the past, and it's nice to get back to Formula One, I think, and go back to I haven't played it in a while, so it is going to be a little bit different. And I do quite enjoy the F2 cars because they're quite fun to drive and they look pretty cool. Oh, hey Tom. Hi, mate. It's just a single series, but just something that I'm coming up with.
Let's create your driver.
Let's start our driver up, shall we? So the one that looks most like me, obviously there's no camera this time. I need to really invest in a camera for this series, I think. One that kind of looks like me. Nice sexy mustache, why not? I don't know. Let's just go for a basic look, shall we? We are British. Name is Daniel Davis. And initials D. I never get the initials bit, but we'll go with a B. And we'll go with the iconic Davies, because, you know, there's no Davis. And because Charles Leclerc has got our race number, we will have to go with something different. So we're going to go with the number 61, 16 in reverse. Advance. Oh, we got to get the helmet right. So we go this style, and we will go a bit of purple, I think. Yeah, let's go purple. Nice dark purple with some black and some yellow. Yeah, right. There's our helmet. Let's just, you know, let's go. Right, team select. We're going to go with Carlin. And we're going to go down the Red Bull Academy because we want to get to AlphaTauri is the goal.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula One.
Right. Let's get this underway. So I said something different, something new that I haven't done in a while. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one nonetheless. And it's very easy for me to get angry on this game.
Okay, mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
Sounds good to me. Right. And I want to just get underway here. So first things first, let's get comfortable with the car we are running. Right, let's get underway. We've only got one practice session. More than likely, Tony, we're more than likely going to get salty, so stay tuned. It could get quite funny later, especially in cars that I haven't driven in a very, very long time. So, yeah. I'm not going to try and get fancy with setups either. I'm not a person for setups, so we're just going to go with the basic, whatever the game suggests. I'm going to go with balance. And I think we'll start off with the race strategy. We don't want the wets, we want the hards. So let's go out and do some laps.
Let's get a few laps.
I did remember that I did have a setting that I'm going to try and learn and not to use.
It's under our belt.
So here we are for the first time, our first couple of laps around Bahrain in this F2 championship in our Carling car. It's nice to go back to my Carling car. It was a while since I've driven it, since Formula One on SimPlay, since we did the F2 season. So nice to be back with the team. And already oh god. And already I remember how tricky this game is. But has it improved since 2022? 2022 wasn't really the best example of F1 games. I gotta remember how to drive an F2 car again. It's all gonna come back to me slowly. But we are here at the first round of the season at Bahrain. And what can we do in our Carling car? Oh, come on, get some grip. We're on the hard tyre, not the best tyre. And I think I only get one set to use this practice session, which will be the hards. as we down into the final corner. And I missed the corner by a mile. I'm trying not to use the driver line. I've learned to do it on other games, but it's this one I always seem to struggle with not using the driver line, so we'll see how we do. And it's a good start already. Going deep into turn one. We'll have to brake a little bit earlier. And a squarely exit there through turn 2 and 3 up towards turn 4. And I've always recently discovered that my downshifts are seems to be my issues. Oh, I do love these cars though. They just handle weirdly, but weirdly nice. So each week, obviously, I'm going to do a different round. This week, obviously, is the first race of the season, and we're at Bahrain. We're doing the sprint and the feature formats. Oh God, oh God. And as you can tell, I'm loving these hards. So it'd be awesome to hear you guys in the chat. I will try my best to drive and talk to you guys. Bit of a poor exit there. But we get a DRS open. That was a much better turn one. And I run up towards turn 4 again. And I'm just looking for those kind of points from either the left or the right hand side, just to identify where I'm braking, turning in. Because you have to find your own reference points when you haven't got the driver line to help you out. That corner is so tricky to get right. Right. And as I said, if I do find I'm winning or on the podium quite regularly, we will change the difficulty to be a bit harder. I don't want to just blitz it and make my way up to Formula 1. We're going to do it the hard way. So we've got to get these settings correct. And again, kind of a messy exit there. We go to a 47.4. And try and get a good run up the hill again. Drogovic is right in our way, but he manages to get to one side. I apologize now to any F2 fans. If I pronounce any names wrong, I'm sorry. Right. Hoping you guys can hear me all okay in the chat. And I hope you're all excited for the Formula One season just as much as I am. Coming in a few months' time. Nice to see the Formula One cars back on track again. Also, next season, the F2s have an upgrade. They have a new car, which will be quite cool to see the new generation cars. But yes, I do find this is the first boring bit, ladies and gentlemen. This is, oh god, oh shit. Yeah, I messed that up. This is going to be the boring bit. We hear you, Dan. Awesome, Tony. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I'm really trying to refine my skills now with playing a bit of Formula One, a bit of Gran Turismo, and Assetto Corsa. So it's all just trying to improve my overall driving. I will be back again tomorrow night streaming for the Formula Racing League Season 2 of the 3TCC Championships on Formula Racing League. Matt will be joining me as I try to defend my title as we're coming up to Nizhany. We might get a lovely little tow from the back of Nizhany. Oh, the tricky corner there. Dragovich just sat right behind me. Oh, a bit of correction there. As we head down the back straight once again. We've actually braked earlier this time, actually made the corner for the first time. As Nizhany's going to give us a lovely tow. And to actually improve our time. Oh God. Dirty air is not nice in this car. We get a little bit of a tow from Nizhany and DRS. But we don't need to do anything stupid. I don't want to cost the team money by doing something daft in practice. We want to make a good reputation for Red Bull and allow them to see what we can do, as we're going to send it on Nizhany. He was starting to do my head in. I am on the PlayStation, Matt. The gaming Welshman fine. Go over and head over to his Twitch account. He does some fantastic streams as well. And I do know he's a big fan of these streams that I do. Bit of snap of oversteer on the exit, but we're going to finish off this stage of practice. And across the line we go.
Complete, and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Right, that's that one done. I've also changed my pedals on my sim rig. Give them a clean and everything, just to, oh God. Just so I can get the best performance ready for the new ACC season. I wasn't looking then, I was looking at the stream. Let's get out of the way of these two. Let Nizhany and Dragovich through, or Dragovich doesn't want to go through. And you're very welcome, Matt. Got to support other, oh God. Again, looking at the screen and not the channel. And not the track. Got to support our other Twitchers. Oh content creators, that's the one. And Drogovic, I let you through, and now you're right up my arsehole again. Like, what's your problem? We're going to opt to the pit.
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Obviously, if people know this game relatively well, if you do the F2 route, you are actually a season before. So this is actually the 2022 cars, F2 cars, not the 2023 ones. Because you'll find out that our teammate will be none other than Logan Sargent. So we'll be fighting to get ourselves into F1. Oh God, hit the back end of Zani, that's a good start. But into the pits we come. That's that segment done. And we got a warning for speeding in the pit lane, so that's a good start. So the team will bring us back into the pits. The car feels relatively good. Bit understeery here and there. These are one of your favourite streams, I do know that for sure, Matt. Right, let's look at the table, shall we? We're currently in the 46.9, so we might have to possibly make it a little bit harder, but we'll see. We'll do this round and we will progress on later on and make adjustments as we go, just so that we can see exactly where we need to be regarding settings and stuff like that. So we'll go back out and we'll do a tyre management test.
The car out to the track.
Be a good little driver and do all the tests that they asked me to do to show Red Bull and AlphaTauri that we're good little drivers. We'll do as we're told. Just when it comes to them racing our teammate, get out of the way. All right. Hopefully by the time I get to Formula One, I would have had a camera sorted out. I would hopefully have it sorted out before the end of this series, to be honest. So we'll look into it. Whoa, whoa. Obviously, because these F2 cars are only limited to so many, as you can see, Sargent, our teammate, we had to go back out on the same hard tyres. I think we should get another load of hard tyres at some point. And it's nice to see all of you in the chat. And guys, if you haven't done so, please hit that follow button, like and subscribe to the channel. And also, let's get your predictions. Obviously, I've got something sticking into my leg. Get your predictions of where you think I'm going to start in this one and where I'm going to finish in the sprint race, which will be a reverse grid, I believe, of the top 10. I can't remember with F2, I believe it is. We might increase the safety car just for more chaos. Although I do think we may have to bump up the difficulty possibly by a couple of clicks just to really give us the challenge. Again, looking at the stream and not looking on track. Good start. I'm going to be my own worst enemy, I think. Right, average tyre wear. Now, it's going to be difficult in these cars because they definitely like to slide quite a lot. and we're already in the reds. That's a good start. Doesn't help that my tyres are already gone, so I don't even know what my state. Yeah, look at the state of them. And we're trying to do a tyre management. But I guess that doing this shows to the others that I can manage the tyres, even though their neck end are fucked. We are currently still up on our Delta. We haven't really looked after them, but we are still in the green, just about. A little bit of wheel spin on the penultimate corner. Oh, just stay in the green will do for me. And we do stay in the green, keep the tyres below 118 degrees. I doubt that's going to happen. Well, we've done that. Give this another go, but be a bit more gentle on the car, I think. Moments like that don't help. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do better than green just because of the state of the tyres. And I don't think we're really going to improve, especially on these sets of tyres. As I'm just struggling a little bit through this section, and I think we'll take the green. We'll take the green. I don't think we need to push any more than we need to really on these sets of hards. We could have really done the tire wear first.
Right, that's the end of the program. Box this lap so we can analyze the data. Box this
Oh,
lap.
we got to stop that time. I didn't get a warning. Okay. So that's pretty much both of those practice session. Oh, that practice session done. No 1-1. That's what I want. Driver streams. Why can't I put my driver stream in? Weird. Weird. Right. How long left of the session? 6 minutes. We green that one. I think what we'll do, we'll try and do the fuel management on the same sets of hards. Yeah, we're doing the same. We'll see if we can do the fuel management. I doubt we can.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Yep, roger that. Let's try and get this to save some decent fuel. It'd be good if we can get it done first time, and I think we're going to. It's not too difficult. I think these cars are relatively good on fuel anyway. Could actually probably push a little bit harder. Evening, PN. How you doing, buddy? Oh, she was a slide. I got stuck on the curb a little bit there, so that's not going to be a good run through there. And a good exit as I head down towards the final end of the circuit. Didn't really do much fuel saving.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Loads of valuable information out of that. And again, car just being a little bit squirrely now, as those tyres are well and truly done. But we've done everything the team has asked us to do, and within green conditions as well, so job well done, I would say. Back to the pits we go. And now we're about to ramp things up as we go into qualifying. A reminder as well, the qualifying session is a grid order for the feature, and the sprint will be reverse of the top 10 of qualifying. And like I said, over time we'll start to just window out some of the assists. As we head back into the box, and we'll slowly get quicker and quicker each time round. And we did speed into the pits, but you know, can't slow it down any more than that. That is practice done for our first session with Carlin, and like I said, I think it's a successful one at that. A job well done. Is this F1 23? Yes, Patrick, this is F1 23. But we're just running the F2 cars, and it is the kind of like the 2022 season. But we are trying to make our way to Formula One. But we advance through.
Session there, then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, which are Davies, Phipps, Callan Williams. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F2 action soon.
We will indeed. As we will get ourselves through into the next session. But we have finished the practice session on the top. Speeding, tut, tut, tut. It's a little bit too fast at the minute. But like I said, we will make the right adjustments and changes. As we will go into a qualifying now. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now, speeding into the pit lane. Let's get this underway, shall we? We're on to the soft tyre. Oh God. Let's get ourselves comfortable once again back in our Logitech G29. So looks like there's going to be a very low chance of rain, thankfully. Because imagine rain in this session. Imagine. Never really going to happen in the desert, though, is it? Let's be honest. So with session, we are going to stick with our downforce as it is. We'll stick with the balance. It seems quite comfortable at the minute, and we're just testing and feeling it out. Maybe we'll do some adjustments and changes later on in the season, just to kind of get ourselves up to the standards we belong. But for the meantime, we will stick to what we know. Everyone's going on track, so let's get ourselves out on track and get this qualifying session underway. So like I said, guys, if you haven't done so, if you're watching on my Twitch account, then please hit that follow button. I am slowly trying to work my way up to 100 followers. Please do so. And if you are on my YouTube channel, please hit that like and subscribe button as well, as I will be bringing you more action tomorrow night, as I'll be bringing you the R Factor 2 FRL Championship, the British Touring Cars, even though it's a world tour now. We are running the Hyundai, the Tom Ingram #1 livery, defending champions on that channel. Can we be victorious? And as we lead the pits, we don't want to kill our tires straight away. We want to look after them just on the formation lap, or the out lap, sorry. And I will take you a lap around the Sakhir Bahrain circuit. A weird circuit for myself, not my favorite, but as a kid I used to really like it because it was new, it was different, it was in the desert. Probably had one of the best races with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg back in 2014. That was probably its best race, I think. I did like the short layout they did briefly in, I think it was 2020. That was a nice little fun layout, that one. As we will get qualifying underway. One set of softs throughout this whole session. And let's see what we can do for Carlin. I'm going to beat our teammate Logan Sargent. Shouldn't be too difficult. Right, and now we wind ourselves up. We've started things off in the lap by going into the final corner, making sure you have a good exit out the final corner to allow yourself to have the best start possible to your lap. It's been an average exit, as I'm an average driver. We hit the DRS zone heading down towards the start finish straight, reaching up to 190 mile an hour, and then we hit the 150 meter board, braking down all the way to second gear. Try and make sure you get a good exit out of 1, launch yourself into 2, making sure you don't slide too much through 3 into the DRS zone as we head up towards turn number 4. Braking just at the service road and dropping down the gear slowly into 3rd gear. Make sure you hit the apex, get a good run out of the corner to then launch yourself down towards 5 and 6. Braking into 5, we're only green in the first sector, into 6. Bit slow on the power through there, down towards 7, into the slow hairpin. Gear 2, try and get a good exit, run up the hill. Bit slidey on exit, but we use all the curb up the hill, heading towards the tricky double a left-hander. And I think I've been a little bit too safe here. Big slide on exit, and then we hit the next DRS zone as we go down the short middle straight and into what's to us a really tricky left-hander where just the car wants to keep sliding outwards. You got to tuck it in to then bring it in for the right-hander. Slight lift in these cars as we then head up towards the final few corners. We're only green in the first 2 sectors. So far, not enough to take pole position as we now come into the final sector. On the brakes, clobber the curb, probably too much. Not the best exit. Towards the start finish line we come, and we will start off with a 1:45.3. Well, those have done a 44.9, so we need to find a bit more time. And we're going to go straight into another lap, I think. Already a much better first sector. We go purple sector 1. Missed the apex by a mile in the hairpin. We got to be a bit more aggressive through this section. Missed the apex by quite a bit there as well, so it's not been the best lap so far, but we are up by quite a bit. And we go purple middle sector as well. We just needed a lap under our belts to get us wound up and ready to go. Down towards the final corner we go. Bounce over the curb, run wide, lose all our time. But we come across the line with a 1:44.4. And now we got to look after the tyres. We are now out of fuel, so that's good. I believe we are. Yeah, we're in low fuel mode, so that's a good start. Holger needs to go through because I've got no fuel. Great things. Waste most of our session just trying to get back to the pits because I just ran out of fuel. What state of the tyres in? They're okay, so we could probably do another lap time in them if improvements do happen. Oh my god. Great, fantastic. And I want to stick to doing it like real life, just like, you know, I want to come back into the pits properly, so not just jump back to the pits. So we'll take our time, and you know, we'll get there slowly. But at the minute, we are on pole position. We're not anymore. Sato goes faster, so we might have to go out and go a little bit quicker. As I slowly windle my way back to the pits. We do know there's more time in this car, so I got Sargent coming up behind. Alright lad, what's happening? Two teammates driving in together. I mean, he is the Williams Academy driver, so off he goes. Off you go. Don't know what he's playing at. He's giving me a lovely tow though. As a Wasta comes flying by, I'm going to get right out of the way. As Vesti goes through. Well, you know what I mean, PN. As we come to the pit box finally, Drogovic comes flying up behind us. Okay, so we have Sato who's gone fastest. So we need to find a little bit more time. Do. And I think it's the final sector. Yeah, it is the final sector. So what did he do? He done a 44.4 as well. So there was 2 tenths in that final sector that we lost. So, and there's the 2 tenths that Sato had. So yeah, I think we could bring that back. I mean, it's a long session with just 1 set of tires, so there's our teammate, currently slowest of them all. And what is he going to produce? A 44.8. Good old Logan Sargent. Right, what we might do is just speed this up a little bit, because I'm not sitting here for 18 minutes. And we'll go back out just at the end of qualifying. We'll give it 3.5 minutes, and that will be all the time we'll be allowed to get that pole position away from Sato. Right, let's do this. Sato currently sat on pole position at the minute. Can we take pole away from him? As we head back out on track.
3 minutes to go.
A reminder, it's all in the final sector. That's where we need to find the time. We got to nail each sector. We've got some fairly worn tyres. Let's just ease them in nice and gently. Get them up to temperature. Right, we're probably only going to get one shot at this, so this is going to be it. Let's start the season off well. Let's try and get our first pole position. Rear wing open. Oh, big snap of oversteer over the curb, which has lost us time already in the first sector.
1 minute to go.
Oh, and we've lost 2/10 in that sector as well. So we're not improving in the first sector. We need to make it up in the second and deliver in the final. Much better in the hairpin, but we've still got poor exit. Those worn tyres are really starting to hamper us now. We're right on the cusp of our best lap time. I think I've thrown it away. I think Sato may have got a pole position now. Track limits probably got us there. 4/10 to May in the final sector. We're down anyway. And Sato's going to take pole position because we've messed up that right royally, and we will not take pole position for the first race of the season. Not a good start. Well, no, I'd say not a good start. It's a decent start. Starting on the front row for the feature race.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Sato, Davies, and Juri Vips.
In the end, it was 9/1000ths of a second.
Race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
Let's go. Into the sprint we go. So again, not the kind of start we would have wanted, but either way, it is what it is. Would have been nice to start the season off with a pole position, but either way, we'll go into the sprint race.
Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks, and today's race will be underway shortly. Plenty of opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit for these young F2 drivers to show what they can do. The best passing opportunity right up there at turn 1, and we should see plenty of action there. But there's another not long after at turn 4. There are 9 right-handers and 6 left-handers, and the possibility that we could see some flat spots at the tightest of those left-handers, that's turn 10. Davide, you're a 3-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this track? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tyres as much as you can and push just at the end.
So, race strategy for the sprint. We're going to run with the soft tyre. Hard's kind of pointless to run at this stage. But yeah, we will run the soft tyre and we will see what we can do. Starting from 9th on the grid.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if we can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
As we get ourselves prepped and ready for the first race of this season. I believe these are, I think these are new softs for the race. But our road to Formula One begins here tonight at Bahrain for the Sakhir Grand Prix.
Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
Didn't think we'd have rain, but you know. As we get ourselves prepped and ready for the first race of the season. The goal is to get to Formula One and join AlphaTauri. Try and prove that we are worth the signing instead of Daniel Ricciardo and Nick De Vries. I believe I am running in Liam Lawson's car as well, so we are pretty much Liam Lawson and looking to try and get to Formula One in his car. Please guys, if you haven't done so, hit that follow button on Twitch. And if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel as well. Also in the description below, especially on the YouTube, is a link to some other fantastic content creators. And more importantly, make sure you sign up on Simplay Motorsport. ACC PS5 League is coming to us very shortly, where I hopefully will be making my return back into pro and getting myself trained and ready for some fun action this season. Pit confirmed, lol, says PN. Not quite. Don't think we should need a pit stop in this race, but we shall see later on. But we start 9th, starting 2nd for the feature. Sato took pole position away from us by 9 thousandths of a second. Yeah, but Lawson went off to do Super Formula now. As we get ourselves ready to go. And a perfect stop there.
Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Here we go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Oh, we've been boxed in. Yeah, we had a little bit of contact with Armstrong now, to be honest. Oh, God. And we've only made 1 place. That's still an improvement from 9th. And now it's about taking our time, picking them off one by one. We can't let Sato get near us after taking pole position. He now has 2 points to his name. And we get Armstrong down the inside of the hairpin. Not the best exit though.
Let's try and move forward.
We're now on to Dragovic. I didn't know if I got front wing damage from the start of that, but we'll have a look in a minute. Oh, I've gone very deep there. And Armstrong looked like he was coming back momentarily. No, we managed to get away with no front wing damage, so that's good. Oh, big snap of oversteer on exit, but we pulled away from Armstrong. We're getting closer to Drugovich. And he's sending it on Cadwell. Oh, he's not at the best exit, and we got hung up there.
That was a bit borderline there. We're lucky to have gotten away with it.
Luckily, Armstrong is holding everyone up behind me. Oh, God. Struggling to find an opening. Hopefully, the DRS will help. So he had a little bit of a lock up there, so it caught us out a little bit. Armstrong's still sitting on our ass. We're possibly going down into the final corner, possibly. He's gone for the inside. We've opted for the outside. Can we brake later? He holds his line, but we got better traction and a better run. But the straight line, he's obviously got less downforce on that car, so we'll tuck back underneath and out brake. Oh, he's going to hold it strong now. We're going to go side by side to turn one. Oh! And he'll get the DRS as well. So I was ahead into the DRS zone, but we're going to hang in there, I think. Oh, we really had to fight for that one. Oh, right on the limit that was. And now we've got to try and catch Drugovich again. As the leaders are ahead, and they are holding each other up. Whoa, that was intense. But we got the job done, and we are now on our way up the order a bit more. And we're already killing our soft tyres, so that's not good sign. Oh, big snap of oversteer on the curb there. Now, importantly, I have not broken the DRS, so I've got a massive train behind me. Good exit.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 3.5.
And we go purple final sector. Now we've got the clean air. Can we do anything about the leaders? One too many gears down. And I do think I'm going to struggle to catch the leaders. I'm really starting to lose grip. When these F2 cars lose grip, the front end is just horrible and the rear just wants to slide all the time. And I'm just keeping the rest of the pack in that train. That DRS train.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
May look good on the telemetry, but it feels disgusting. As we do a 46.2, not the fastest lap of the race. Well, these lot seem to be holding each other up. This has given us a chance to get onto the back of them, but we're not going to have very many laps left to attack them. On the back end, trying to step out. As we've slowly caught the pack, but I've gone very deep into the hairpin, which isn't good. We've dropped the other guy, so we are now within this scrap. Couple of tenths just outside the DRS zone, so let's try and get ourselves into that DRS. Which I'm trying my absolute damnedest to do that. Car sliding like mad as we push to get onto the back of this group. We are slower than our last lap, so just shows how much time the front group are losing. And I believe it's Iwasa that's holding them up. Right. It's now lap 6 and we finally got into the DRS zone on Drugovich. So,
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
we have done our fastest lap of the race. Oh, Drugovich a little bit slow on exit. That's given us a run down the inside. And he was early on the brakes.
Brilliant, nice move.
And that's now 5th. We're now onto the back of Williams. I don't think we'll get Iwasa, but I think Sargent is doable. If we get a good exit out of the final corner and get onto Williams, I think we'll be looking good. Oh, back end, really not happy now. That's the state of the tyres. Oh, used Williams as a brake there. Probably helped him get a little bit closer to our teammate Sargent. As the DRS now opens for all 3 of us. Can we be braver on the brakes than Williams? We're going to attempt it. Oh, down to first gear. I didn't want to do that. Compromise Williams' exit. And down the inside of turn 4, try and get a good exit if we can. And we got the job done. Now on to Sargent. As we've now got the warning about the tyres on the telemetry. Drogovic is going to take fastest lap. Can we now get our teammate Logan Sargent? As we're slowly working our way onto the back of Logan Sargent. Oh, the back end wants to kill me again. Nasty wash of aero there. We run very wide, but we are still on the chance for a podium here. We've got to try and get a better exit than Carlin. Driver of Sargent. It was decent, but he's got DRS also.
Let's go, final lap.
Are we sending into turn one? Oh, we're drifting around turn two, and we've got him. Oh, now he's under pressure. Vesti's going to be difficult to catch, I think, and with the tyres pretty much cooked. Can't push anymore, they will go bang otherwise, so we might have to concede to P3 for the sprint. I'm really struggling with grip now. I've just got no rears left whatsoever. And we are going to have to concede to P3. But the first sprint of the season is going to go the way of Yuasa, Vesti, and then ourselves. Don't know where Sato finished in the end. But Yuasa takes the win, and we will take a solid P3.
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a really strong drive and a great finish. Well done.
We got driver of the day, so that's something.
It's a well-deserved victory for Dams then, after that breathtaking race. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think this race was won thanks to the tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can. It's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over an entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
And
Dams,
congratulations
another team
to
with
Iwasa.
a huge amount of history based right in the heart of motorsport near Le Mans in France, have once again shown their formidable abilities out on the track. Yet another win today.
So that said, starting from pretty much 9th on the grid, it has been decent points. We'll take the P3 in the sprint, but we will see how we get on for now the feature race. Only a couple more laps. We're 11 laps in total, so we will try and come back for the feature, but we will be starting at the front as well.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Ayumu Iwasa takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I'd probably go for Ayumu Iwasa. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack, and he was good enough to take the opportunities.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams' Championship. Carlin moved to the top of the table. After...
As Carlin are now leaders of the constructors, which is good. We will now head into the feature race. 11 laps, and I think I might up the race length as well,
Welcome to
because I
Sakhir, and the Bahrain
think we
International
need a little bit
Circuit.
longer
The grid
races.
forming up, ready for today's race.
We're in the day as well, so this should be interesting. Of course, F2 do it at a different time.
Bahrain represents an exceptional
28 degrees, so it's going to be a lot hotter as well.
Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Marino Sato lines up on pole position, and Davies completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vips, Drugovic, Callan Williams, and Armstrong. Sargent, Caldwell, Vesti, Ayumu Awasa, Daruvala, Pourchaire, Enzo Fittipaldi, Jack Doohan, Novalak, Hauger, Cordial, and Tatiana Calderon. Hughes, Boschong, Verschoor, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track.
Yes, let's get to the track.
As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of the drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Control the nerves, we will try our best.
That relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
And we will probably stick to the soft to hard tyres. That could be our option here, and it will be our option as we will get things underway for the formation lap. And Sato is choosing to go with different options. How brutal are these tyres? I'm not going to overdo him in the formation lap, I don't think. Because I feel like these are going to be old softs. We are going to make the races longer, I think, because 30%. I didn't want to do a full Grand Prix. Yeah, we might do. It depends how long a race is. But here's Sato on pole, from myself, from Vips. So we're now trying to get some temperature into the tyres. Here we go. First fixture race of the season. Can we beat Sato to turn one? He's on the hard tyre. We're on the soft. We should have the advantage. But Vips is on the soft as well. There's a few drivers on different strategies here. We will see who comes out on top. Sato versus myself for the front row.
Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. It's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay,
Can
so
we
that's
get
the rest of the grid
Sato?
forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Let's go. First feature race of the season. Sato with a terrible start. And we will go into turn 1 leading this race already. God. But we went deep into turn 1. And now we've got Vips on the inside. Drugovich is right behind us as well. Vips to the inside. Drugovich is going for it as well. Oh, God. And we just stay ahead of Drugovich, but we got Vips ahead of us. So Sato choosing the hard tyre did not help him. He just did not get off the line. Now we are into the slipstream of Vips. And me and Vips have just disappeared from the rest of the guys. But they are on the hard tyre. They can go longer. Me and Vips need to get away and build a gap.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Oh, Drugovich trying to get on the inside of me. That's me and Vips are too busy racing one another. Oh, I've messed up the hairpin. More grip from the soft tyre allows me to get back in front of Sato. We're back on Drugovich.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Oh, God. Do we change?
Understood.
No, we'll stick with it. We're going to stick with the strategy. The hard tyres weren't very good from practice, so I'd rather be on them for less. Oh God. And we're back on Vips again. Getting into the DRS zone. He might opt to pit early then. So have we made the right call then? That's the question. Have we decided that the soft hards was the right way to go? We haven't lost them like we thought we would.
We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now. So
We have now gone fastest overall. We're now on to Vips again. Oh, he moves!
Boxing this lap, give us the best in lap you can.
Oh, terrible exit. Oh, that was awful. Terrible exit from us there. Oh, Vip's very slow in the hairpin. But we're very squarely. The tyres have gone again. And we got the entire pack right behind us. Oh God, oh God. And we have to bail, we have to bail, this ain't working. And the rest of the soft tire runners come in. Oh, we were held for a split second. Is that going to hurt us? We are now onto the hard tire till the end.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Caution. Oh God, these hard tires are horrible. Now, we got to make these hards work because the rest will be onto the softs. I apologize to the stream, I don't know why it suddenly blurred up. Hopefully it will sort itself out. shortly, as some of them are into the Vips. There is Vips. He's coming back out. So I haven't really lost or gained anything really. We did have our little moment. I will try and sort the stream out when I can. I might have to pause the game. Oh, understeer. I know none of you can see that very well, but I got horrendous understeer on the back of Vips.
Logan's coming in to stop now.
Right, 2 seconds. We will. I thought this was going to automatically carry on then, as stupidly this stream has decided to, you know, poo itself. Right, that should do it. I randomly just decided to go back to that, but you know. Oh.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 28.9 seconds.
Oh, Vips and Drogovic! Whoa! I missed my brakes and trying to avoid Vips. There's Drogovic. Whoops. And for a move that really wasn't on, it was more me just trying to avoid an accident. We now lead the race. Whoops. There's a car off. Unlikely chance we'll get a safety car, I doubt it. Vips has come back though. Hopefully the soft tyre runners will die pretty quickly as we did. But Drogovic will be quick. I really don't like these hard tyres. And we now lead the race. Whoa, I just saw that red light come on. I think Vips was going for it. Forgot they had DRS, so look at these lot now. Even Sargent is getting involved. Sargent now up into third. He's now going to pressurize us for the lead. You watch. As I'm struggling on the hard tyre. I do not like these hards. Ooh, very deep, very deep, very deep. Ooh, Vips is there. Oh, Vips to the outside. Fernando Alonso he's got the rear wing open, but he's lifted and gone behind. I'm going to stay here. They're going to be very fast down the back straight. I'm going to have to make my one move and defend like a lion. And I've gone very wide there. And here they come. The DRS train. Try and get a good exit. Which we got to some degree. Here comes Vips. We make our one move, we stay to the inside. Oh, I've gone deep. Vips thought about doing it around the outside, but he's instead decided to wait to try and do it up into turn 4. I make my one move. And Vips is going around the outside. We're going to run him out of road.
Lost a position, that's us down a place.
And he backs off weirdly. He had the corner. Oh, gone a bit deep. Oh, big slide there. Oh, we touched that inside curve. Just going to push us onto the outside curve. But Vips had to check up. They are all still all over me. One mistake and I will be in that pack. The entire field is pretty much still as one. That's how shit I am. I've had a better exit out of that final corner. Wow, Vips has just had a great exit. He's going to hang it strong on the outside. I'm going to hold on to that inside line, try and be strong on the outside. We're still side by side going up to turn 4. Sargent wants a piece of the action as well. And Vips has to concede once again. As long as I have that inside corner for turn 4. Oh, he's running a little bit deep. We gained a little bit of time on Vips here. Are we going to hang in there for our first win of the season? But I really don't like these hard tyres. Oh, run a little bit wide there. We don't want to go off track. And Vips is back on us again because of that little bit of understeer moment. One lap to go. I don't think Vips is close enough.
Final lap. Push, push.
I think we've done enough. That's where Vips was strongest, in sector 1. We've covered him all. Ooh. Oh, I've gone deep. I've gone very deep. Is Vips going to try it one last time towards the end here? I don't think he's got any more in the tank. Ooh! Oh, bad exit. But once again, Vips is not close enough. Oh, I've got deep. I've got very deep. But he's not going to get a better exit. We will win the feature race here at Bahrain. Oh.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Woo!
Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Although the Formula 2 cars are all the same spec, the winner just looked better out there. It would have been a combination of getting those tires up to running temperature faster and driving to the condition on track. They made it look easy out there today.
And there you have it.
I wouldn't say
Today's
easy.
winners, having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Bahrain done. We will make a few adjustments and changes. I do feel like I may have made it a little bit too easy for myself, but we will make it a little bit harder. We will start tweaking out a few changes and stuff, but we will start the season off with a third and a first for the sprint and feature. Again, I've not played F1 in a long time, so I don't actually know where my kind of like ranking levels are against the AI, but either way.
After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Davies takes over the lead of the drivers' championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Davies.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race.
And then have a relook at the highlights here. It's going to be a short video, the highlights as normal. And Sato just didn't go at all, which gives us an opportunity to go into turn one. And then I just missed my braking and missed the apex. It gave me and Vespies a good little scrap. And then here comes Drugovich right behind us. And then from that onwards, we just had to stick with Vips. And then just plan the race from there. I really didn't like the hard tyres, but we will make a few more changes and adjustments. We'll pump up the difficulty on the drivers as well, so it really gives us a challenge. And then this was the moment where I attacked Vips. Drugovich was coming out of the pits, got squeezed, and then was going for it on Drugovich as well. And at this point, I was just struggling with the hards. And Vips went around the outside. That was a pretty cool shot. There he goes, around the outside. And again, Vips trying the outside line. I'll just squeeze him to the edge of the circuit. I thought at one point Logan Sargent was going to send it up on the inside. And our first win of the season. Oh. As we get the first race done and dusted and out the way, as we then head to the next race of the season, which will be, I believe it is Saudi Arabia for the next race of the season. But that was that. And I'm not sure how to exit, so exit to main menu. But that is it here for the first round of the season. We start off with a very strong start to the season. We'll make a few changements and adjustments just to make it a little bit harder. Regarding that, though, thank you all for watching. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on Twitch, then please hit that follow button. And while you're at it, follow my friends in the chat, the Gaming Welshman and PM Motorsport Gaming. They do fantastic streams, so give them a follow on Twitch as well. Join us tomorrow night as I will be live once again for some more racing, but this time we'll be back on R Factor 2 for the British Touring Car Championship with FRL. Myself and Matt will both be racing in that one. I'll be running the Hyundai with Tom Ingram's race car number 1 on the car, as I'm the defending champion on FRL. But from myself here tonight, it's been an exciting first night's worth of racing on F2. It's nice to be back in the F2 cars. We'll make this a little bit harder, and we will get ourselves into some great streams later on in the season. But for now, it is a good night from me.